Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. My name is Syrkaz, and we are playing once again Eco on the Gang Z server. Man, I've been busy. Off camera, I've been doing quite a bit of stuff between the last episode and this one. And as I was walking down here, one of the things that I was wondering that this game needs is some way to advertise your stores. And I think the Hermit found a way. What he's announcing is that apparently this next level of stuff he's cooking is the what's it called, the bear something I don't even know. Like, he's explaining that one sausage plus one wild mix plus one huckleberry extract, if you have that in your stomach, you're gonna gain 368 skills a day. Right now I've been doing this one, the top one, the huckleberry pie and 2 meat pies for 284. I ran out of them, so I'm making a little bit less. I'm making about 230 or so, or 250. I can't even read that thing. Here's another thing. I have my interface really small. It's 230. Like, this is the size of the game normally. That's huge. I like it like small, maybe 70%, 65%. I don't know. I tend to like the interfaces out of the way so I can see the game. But anyway, I think today one of the things that I want to work on is major remodeling and upgrade to our house for several reasons. One of them being requirements that I have for a few of the things that I want to place down. But second, because I want to finally build the second floor, which I'm really excited about. And at the same time, I got to finish this outside area. If you remember, I'm kind of embarrassed by... Hello, elk. Runs away. I haven't finished this off because I've been trying to decide whether or not to do the mortared stone, which is this look here, which I really like, or use the stone roads as trim. But if I do use the stone roads as trim, I'm going to remove them from the doors because they are so annoying if you leave them in the doors. See that little clippy thing? I hate that. So I don't know how to overcome that. One of the ways that you can overcome it, let me show you real quick, is if you place one of these on top of it, it actually lowers it down. But the problem is if I lowered it down, it's going to go back to a too wide place here. So not very fond of it. I'm still not completely sold on keeping this on as a 4 wide or a 2 ramp wide ramp here, or a platform, or whatever you want to call it. But I think I'm not going to touch that for now. I might change this up in the future or whatever, but that's not now. The other thing that I want to work on, the other thing that I want to keep in consideration as I remodel is I want to use a little bit more brick. And I definitely want to replace the logs with lumber. So my idea is to completely revamp this house with a log, or replace the logs with lumber. That's going to be tricky for a few reasons. One, lumber, once you place it, it's like the roads. If you break it, you have to like remake it. So if I break the stone roads, they give me 1 stone back, and I have to make it again into which is okay, doesn't use any resources. But with lumber, I get the log back, and I got to turn it back into lumber, which is not terribly terrible. Blah, I can't speak. It's not terrible either, because I will get some wood pulp in the process, which allows me to make pitches, which I need to make the mortared stone. So I made a bunch of lumber earlier today. I made quite a bit of brick. Again, I want to remodel this to be completely brick, this downstairs, both this cooking area, and this will be my kitchen where I'll put the stove. I have a bit, but not enough, not nearly enough of this. I'm making some, what's it called? Mortared stone here. Actually, I can move some of this back here to make brick again. Let's do that while I explain the rest that I want to do. So you already saw there probably. Okay, let's get here. Status. I want to get to 125 skill points so I can increase my efficiency with stone. Right now I have the pitch efficiency. You'll see that. Like, see, okay, 1 uses 1 pitch, 2 uses 2 pitches, 3 uses 2 pitches, 4 uses 3 pitches. You know what I mean? I have a percentage of efficiency there, but not on the stone. Because it uses a lot. It uses 2, so like 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 9, but it's not high enough yet. I do want to make some brick roofs too. There's aqueducts that we could work on, but I'm leaving that for a later game, later stage of the game, I should say. I don't even know if I'm going to use brick roofs, to be completely honest, but they kind of look cool. So actually, before anything, let's make, how about 10? I want to see how they look even. I don't even know. And we can make, actually, before I even make anything else, let's bring some more stone. In terms of stone situation, it's not as nice as I hoped or wish it would be. Yeah, it uses a lot of stone. Ugh, hate it. At least I have some efficiency, but not nearly enough. I've been digging this freaking hole to infinity. No, just kidding. I've been digging this hole and I can jump to speed it up a little bit. I'm way down here. I've heard that Biffa actually reached the bottom, like the, what's it called in Minecraft? Like the bottom layer. You can't carve anymore. I forgot the name of that thing. This is embarrassing. But anyway, he's reached that. It's pretty far down, but yeah, I know now that I can't dig to the other side of the world. That's kind of what I was hoping I could do. But anyway, one of the things that I want to do in the remodel here is to raise this up 1 level so I can actually, if I wanted to jump, but just give some more openness to everything. Like here, I couldn't even have a door too wide and then a layer on top over the door. I can't, because the door would cover from ceiling to floor. So that's something that I'm going to keep in mind as well. I'm not sure about that wall, if I'm going to keep it that color or not. I don't want to bring this any further this way, but I do probably, again, this is very probable, not like, or not set in stone yet, bring this whole thing back, potentially 2 more slots. And this sucks because I will lose this road here, but that's okay. I can make that again. I really like the logs in the ceiling because of the way they run through. So I might keep them in the middle floor, and but the walls in the outside walls and inside walls, I want to change them to lumber. I don't know how lumber will look on the floor, so I'm not going to say anything yet if I'm going to change it up or not. Actually, let's do this right here on camera. Is it going to stop anything downstairs? It didn't yet. This game is so broken, like stuff breaks. The room separation, I've talked about this last episode. Meets room requirements. Oh, 4 modules. Okay, let's try the lumber. So again, I will lose it if I break it. Ooh, that's not bad. Wait, it shifts up. I'm not sold on that. I know what they're going for here, but I'm not sold. I'm totally not sold on it. If I put, I know that vertically this looks really cool. See that? I really like those walls. Wait, this is 3 high? No, it's too wide, too high. Wait a second. No, put it up. There you go. Wait a minute. Oh, did I put that on the? Yeah, I put that on the back. See, oh no, I'm getting lumber back. Oh, someone told me that I would get logs back. That's good. Oh, that makes building way easier. Cool. So I'm gonna start by probably keeping the roof, the floor as is. I'm not sold on replacing it yet with anything other than potentially brick. I could potentially switch it off with. I think I want to keep the outside a combination of the mortar stone and wood. I like this contrast. The brick is not as contrasty, so I'm not sure I'm going to do that. But that's not to say I'm not going to use brick on the outside. I've even thought of replacing this area with brick. And what I might do, actually, now that I think of it, yeah, I have 2 layers here. I could replace this section with the road. Yeah, all this section with road. Should I change this section and put this song on top. I don't know, man. It just really, I want people to be able to bring their carts to here, because this is where the store is going to be. I will have to dig in because I think I'm gonna have to bring it over. Maybe, let's see, I want to have 2 stores, so probably needs 2 space, 2. Yeah, maybe only 1. That's pretty good. Okay, but this is stuff that I'm gonna do off camera because it's a lot of work and it's probably not very fun for you guys to watch. And so I'm gonna be working on this, a lot of the basic changes, and then I'll bring you guys in, talk about what I did, and then we'll go from there, I think. All right, I know it's nighttime, but as I'm looking at this interaction here between the lumber and the logs, I'm not digging this. Unfortunately, I'm not digging this one bit. I was hoping that it would look good on the overhang, as it looks inside with the beams and stuff, but I'm not liking it. I might play around with the brick roofs on that thing, and even the lumber roofs. I think we have a lumber roof, don't we? Let's see. Yeah, we have lumber roofs. So let me make, let's say 7. I'll make some of those and I'll experiment with them outside. I'm really not digging this interaction here, which is actually just forcing me to drop everything. The other thing that's weirding me out is these wall things here. You see this? It's missing a trim here and missing some trims. I don't know if I should just remove because I placed the lumber without replacing the door or the window. I might have to remove everything and then just replace them because I'm not. Oh, hello. So I'm gonna do that as well. There's other things that we can do, including the fact that we can try playing with glass, and not only glass, but we could all. Okay, I removed it. Yeah, they were not placed in the right direction. I see. Drop you in there. I can keep the wood in my inventory. But yeah, I'm gonna keep playing with this. There's obviously and apparently already lots of changes that will go on this, in the way that I build. I'm probably gonna have to just remove everything, honestly. So okay, so easy. So if I remove this one, so do I have to place one here in order for that? That's gonna bother me. So what if I remove this one? It's still not making a trim. Is that normal? Okay, I'm gonna go check another house. I know Mojo has been building a lot with, okay, even here, Wells. Let's see what Wells did. Yeah, the trim looks even all around. The trim looks even all around. What am I doing wrong? Huh. All right, I'm gonna play with this a little bit more, and then I'll show you what I got. Vortac got in, got out. Probably to drop some stuff off in this bloomery. All right, folks. I know it's nighttime, but I want to show you something. I even made a torch. I didn't even know you can make a torch. This is the lumber roof, and obviously that's not supposed to be there. Let's cut it down. Can I put it? I don't think I can use the torch with it on my hands. Okay, that's the lumber roof. I tried to go one higher with the lumber roof for the overhang. It didn't look good. Once I go up, it looks like the front is way too high. It just looks weird. I'm not completely sold on it. So now what I'm gonna do. Remember, I left some brick roof being built downstairs. So I'm gonna replace this with brick roof, and then I'll show you. And then I'm gonna try to pick one, but you're gonna feel free to leave comments feel free to leave comments with your opinion, and because this should be, fairly easy to replace if I do decide to replace. So be right back. All right, absolutely not sold on this brick thing. I don't know. I just definitely not with lumber. I guess if I made my house out of brick, it would work. But I kind of like the wood look. I really, really do. Okay, remember, this is lumber roof. What is that roof over there? Huh, is that brick? Is that how it looks if you put it upstairs? I'm actually gonna... Let me do something real quick. What is this? Unauthorized, yeah, duh. I'm actually curious what that is. Because that is that thatch roof? No. That has to be the brick. No, that's not the brick though. I didn't know there's another extra. Ooh, we might be able to do it here. Let's check up here. Log roof. Interesting. Also is fuel. That's good to know. Angled roof for log houses. Can I put it back up? Whew, there we go. Interesting. So this is lumber roof. That's log roof. I want to check Doll's place because I think, if I'm not mistaken, he's doing... That is stone roof. That is not even... Yeah. So, see, all of these are flat. They're not angled. It's hard, man. I don't know. I honestly don't know what to do. He's got his anvil all the way up here. That's interesting. It's looking cool, though, this whole area. But yeah, I'm definitely not sold on these roofs. He's doing lumber too for siding down here, and then he's doing brick up there. Yeah, I like the log lumbery feel for the house better, and then I can use bricks and stone for accent. I can't wait to hear your guys' opinions though, because this is one of those things that, depending on who you ask, depending on even when you ask, you might get different opposing opinions. But I'm not, especially in this area where I'm at. Like, Doll is out here. It's out there in the sand, in the plains and stuff. I'm in the forest. I'm originally a carpenter, so yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do this. Feels bad, man. I made all these 10, or not all these. I made 10 roofs, I think. Yeah, I made 10. Hello? At least here. Okay, let's just clarify something. I'm not... Did I lose those things? No. It's that unspecified reason. Usually that means that it doesn't have enough room to put stuff in, but I seem to have enough room in here. Jeez, don't freak me out like that, game. So... That's what I mean. Let me see what the log roof looks like. Oh. If I do want 3 high, I have to go 1 higher. That makes sense. That's too high, right? Yeah, that's a bit too high. I have to lower this 1. I'm sorry if this is boring for you guys, but a lot of times I like to make this on camera because I know some of you like it. So let's do this and see how it looks. It looks so low. I hate that it has this, this huge thing under here. Does that change how this log looks? Yes, it does. That's... Okay, let me try to move this roof up 1 and see how that looks. Okay, on the inside, I really like the logs. I'm probably going to keep floors and ceiling as logs. I might replace this with bricks, but I like how the logs look up here. I really, really do. There's nothing I can do about that. With the lumber roof, I'm not sold on it. I do hate how it connects over to... So this is the area where it doesn't have the roof outside. This is the area where it has roof outside, and it just looks... That chunk of... I don't know. It looks too chunky. You know what I mean? But like I said earlier, I mean, if I move it up, it doesn't look good either. But I like the overhang. Arg! I wish that lumber wasn't as finicky as it is. Okay, we got the door right though. That's good. Because like even having logs sticking out. No. How do those log roofs look on? So do they stick out? They kind of do. So does that mean that I should replace the stone here with logs? Let me try that. I hate it. I'm so frustrated. Again, my main problem with this game is the block interaction. I hate how this thing turns this block into a full block on the inside. Had it stayed just on the outside, it would have been 1,000 times better. The other thing is I wish that it connected to the roof over there, but it doesn't. So let me show you the other option here, which would be to put this up front, like a bigger overhang. I am not sold on that either. I am really not sold on that either. I made a few more and put here, and actually, let me see. Should I do some log roofs just to see how they look? I think it's on this table actually. Log roof. Okay, let's make 10. I can always sell them later. Okay, let's place this up there. I kind of like how it closes off. Nope. Up there, and up there. First of all, as soon as I put windows in, look at the angles here. Look at the trims. Look at this. It's missing trims everywhere. You gotta leave 2 blocks wide if you want to do anything. See? Okay, let me... Okay, and I have to put a lumber there. Blah, blah, blah. Yada, yada, yada. But if I put a lumber there, you'll see that it will connect correctly. Nope. Over here. Yep. See, 1 by 1s, it does work perfectly. This is driving me nuts. Why does it do that? It doesn't seem like it had to do it. They decided to do it that way. And that's what bothers me. Jeez. Like, go. No. Over there. See? Trim perfect. It just has to be too wide, the trim everywhere. But between... Yep. Doesn't work there either because that one's just a 1 wide. But yeah, I'm not sold on this roof either. I'm gonna tear it down. Gonna put the log roof and come back and try to show you guys. That's a lot more like it. This one is a lot smoother somehow. Somehow or for some reason, I'm also not sure about the lumber anymore. It looked really cool at the beginning, but honestly, I'm not liking how it's interacting with other things. I like the look of the lumber, but I think you have to do pretty much all lumber or it looks like crap. And I hate how it interacts with the windows. But, okay, let's do this floor like this. That's looking good, man. Again, I hate how it interacts with the lumber. I would have to put one more here. Again, I'm not sold on it because it's slow. It's not high enough. But if I have it too high, it looks weird. I'm at a conundrum. I really am. I've been recording and playing for a while now. I hoped we got some stuff done this episode, but it's looking like we might not have a lot done. But we will have definitely a lot of options for you guys to kind of give me feedback on. Because I'm getting a little frustrated. I won't lie. So if I did this way, this isn't a bad overhang per se, But you see how it changes this on the inside too? This is what bothers me the most. I do love the beams. I'm definitely keeping logs on the floor for the upper stairs. The upstairs. But man, oh man, should I just go brick? I'm starting to think I need to go brick. But I like my little cabin in the woods. Man. If I put lumber, it floats. Oh man. But on the other hand, what if I put it? No, it still floats. That's strange. Yeah, that just looks weird. I'm definitely not doing I might do what I could do is keep the logs. Maybe even keep the log roof, maybe up it one. But I definitely want to replace this whole layer with stone, maybe. Just an idea. Let me try that. I think we're getting somewhere, but I'm not sold on this being at this level. I'm gonna move it up one level and see how it looks. Oh, it's already on the 3rd level, isn't it? That might not look great. Again, I think that the 3rd is too high. I wish it could go from half block. You know what I mean? Half to half. So half of that one lower. But at least the log one is kind of like a smoother look. Oh, I don't like it. I really don't like it. Do I just do this? I hate that the door is not centered. Oh gosh, why are there so many variables? I will raise the roof. There's no question about that. This is going to go one higher, the entire thing. I love how it looks. My gosh, amazing. I will potentially keep this trim at that level and raise this trim up that level. Because I do like it. I do like how that looks. Okay, before I wrap up this episode, let me do one more thing, which is replacing this wood with lumber. And keep no roof hanging, no overhang. But replacing this roof with lumber and see how it looks with the brimstone. Is this brimstone? What is this? What is this? Mortar stone. Why do I call it brimstone? I don't know. All right, let me quickly remove the logs, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, this is the alternative. Again, not sold on it, not absolutely sold on it, but this is definitely a little bit better than the other options that we've been through. Again, I like the lumber. I like how it actually kind of matches the fences here. I like that it's a little bit different than the logs. I'm not very fond of how the door looks in there because it's a different color. The doors look a lot better with the logs if you look at them. So like this log wall with the door looks a lot better than lumber with the door. Oh man, I'm so... See, kind of looks okay. Problem is the inside. If I replace that trim with... I don't know, man. I wish I could do an overhang, basically. That was open on the inside. You know, just a little... And definitely you can have with... you can have windows and only one wide next to them because it breaks everything. It has to be two spaces opening, two spaces opening. So I'm probably gonna have to readjust, but that's okay. That's not a big deal, because I had to probably change that whole back wall anyway to move it over a little bit. So it's not a big deal. And the upper level. My goal is to move most of my utilities upstairs, so all my stuff goes upstairs. My carpenter's table and all that stuff, and the bottom level will be potentially open, so people can come in and it's not going to be locked. And the store will be under here, and so this area might be a completely open thing. I might have a division somewhere. I don't know what I'm going to do there yet, but the goal is to have the downstairs open to the public and the upstairs closed to the public, so that this is where my machines are. Obviously that back door that goes but downstairs to the quarry, this will be locked, so they can't get in even if they get in here. But this stuff will be upstairs for sure. I might have a workbench, some storage, the research table down here, and kind of like maybe my room. I don't know if you can make beds even. I know you can make tables and chairs, so I might, have a little homey thing down here. But yeah, I showed you a bunch of different options. I am not sold on any of them. So please feel free to just get in the comments and say which one you like better. I have to remove that window. That's just a fact. But other than that, come on, just talk with me. Let me know. Because I'm interested to figuring out what I want to do. One option would be to move this door. It's not enough. But anyway, I'm going to have to do that all off camera. It's very late. I wanted to have an episode for you guys. Gang Z is for sure continuing. We have some plans for this weekend to do some collabs. So keep an eye out for that, probably either Sunday or early next week. But yeah, Eco is going to continue as well. There's a existing series that's a return. I talked about it last episode. Banished. It's going to return as soon as I have the updated mods. I will return with that series. But yeah, that's going to be for this. That's going to be it for this episode. Can't speak. It's so late. Please leave feedback in the comments. I'm waiting and hearing and listening, and I really need help. So if you have any ideas, please let me know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. All right, I didn't want to leave you on that note. I got some other option here. It looks a little bit better. I'm pretty much set on going with logs for the sides of the building. I just made 10 more of those log grooves, and I'm gonna play with this coming down one more. I really think that's just too high. But this might not work. We're gonna see. Yeah, it doesn't work. That's what I wanted to see. It just brings it out one more. Whoa. What about that? So I have to put one more to then be able to bring it out one. Oh, if only I could remove this now. I can't. I would like this to go up. You know what I mean? I don't like how low it is. I kind of like that look though. I'm not going to do it because of how low it gets, and it just feels a little claustrophobic out here. Oof, definitely not doing it because of this. But that upper level, I might keep it. There's another option for you guys. This episode is basically like, how about this? And how about this? And how about this? And ooh, yeah, that's something. Okay, there's a lot of layers of roofs that I have here. Fail. There's a lot of layers of roofs here. Can I put one on top? Or do I have to remove this one? Can't do it. Anyway, that is so far my favorite one. Still not sold on it. Just want to make sure that you guys know that I'm still not sold on it, but it's looking a little bit better. It's looking a little bit better. But then again, thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you next time.